Hey, good morning, Spirit Sisters. Are you ready to rock our kitchen workout this morning? Um, it is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you today. Um, I just thought it would be a good idea for us to try to get our groove on just a little bit because I know we're all planning on eating just a little bit more extra calories than what we normally do. So, with that being said, let me tell you that I'm thankful for you. I am so grateful for all of my spirit sisters. And I know for myself, I really wanted to get my groove on this morning and get me a quick workout in because um, we want to get our metabolism charged up. We want to get it rocking and rolling so that we can burn those calories. When we are working our big guns, our hamstrings and quads and our glute muscles, that's going to really, really give your metabolism an extra boost. You've heard me say it many times. It's like sticking electricity to it. It kind of gives it that shock treatment so that it burns calories at a higher rate for about 24 to 36 hours after our workout. So yeah, we're going to need that extra calorie burn today for sure. With that being said, let's get right on into our workout. I've got some water bottles here today because I am, as you can see, this is my kitchen behind you. Uh, so uh, we got water bottles we're using today. We've got a 1 pound pineapple can. So we're going to use some water bottles today. We're going to use our own body weight today. Just going to be showing you some things quickly that you can do in the kitchen because you're going to be spending probably the biggest part of your day in the kitchen. So we're going to work out in the kitchen today. Y'all just kind of follow along with me if you want to. If you don't, just hold on to this workout for later. It's going up on YouTube. You can always get it whenever you need to. I'll make sure the link is right there. So, are you ready? Let's rock and roll. If I can get this camera, okay, to where you can see me. Alrighty, let's start with the water bottles. We're going to hold those elbows in tight and we're going to do some curls. Getting our muscles warmed up just a little bit. So you want to make sure you start to hold those abs in tight. Squeeze your glute muscles tight. Soften your knees. All right, let's do some hammers. All right, let's hold these water bottles up here. Let's pull down. Let's work those lats a little bit. Up, pull it down. Really watch your posture here, ladies. Good posture. So think of this workout, these movements I'm doing right now, this one, coming up till you don't want to lock out those joints. Going to keep them soft. Keep those elbows soft. Pull it down till you feel those shoulder blades engage. And listen, girls, low impact might be about right here for you. You know, this might be where you need to be on this workout. It's all good. It's really all good. You do what you can do, okay? So you're pushing up, exhaling, pulling it back down, inhaling. And so if you stay in control of your weights, of your water bottles. Don't just start slinging them around, you know. You just don't want to do it like this, okay? No. You want to stay in control all the time. Okay, so I'm going to trade off now because those water bottles are cold. I just grabbed them out of the fridge. Okay, so now we're going to work our triceps by pushing up. Right like this. So you notice I've got a hold. I'm holding that elbow in because we're trying to engage this muscle. So pushing up. So as you can see, here's what it looks like from a side view. Coming down and I'm touching my shoulder. Let's do about 4 more reps. And 3. I'm starting to warm up. And 2. And 1. All right, let's switch sides now. From the side. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. And release. Woo! Okay. You know, you might want to warm up a little bit before we get started. I was kind of already warmed up pretty good. So if you don't want to do this starting cold, you might want to do some warm-up moves, okay? Let's work on the big guns now. Let's try some lunges. Okay, so let me change this to where you can see the angle of my knees. So girls, look, we've got our chair right beside us. For your low impact workout, here's what you do. You just go a little ways and you can hold onto your chair, okay? And let's just do about 10 reps on each side. Let's go 5 more. 4, 3. See, I'm not going down very far. 2, 1. The one thing that you do want to make sure is that when you are going down, that knee's pointing down, 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 straight down. You don't want to have your back foot out in a squirrely position like here trying to, or whatever. You're back here, okay? Right like that. That's really good form right there. Keeping those shoulders back, abs tight, glute muscles tight, right like that. Okay, so now let's change sides on that lunge. Hold on to your chair if you need to. Okay, we're not going down really far. Five, 6, exhale coming up. 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now there's your low impact on your lunge. High impact girls, you're with me. Low impact ladies, hang on to your chair. Here we go. High impact, you're with me. And listen, we're coming on down just a little bit further. Okay? And you touch it. Come on down till that knee touches. If you can get there, go there. And see, you might be like me. You might find out that you got to go a little bit deeper on one side. But I have one side that is, we all have that one side that is a little bit more flexible than other side. One side has no problem getting on down there. The other side is like, ooh, no, I want to go. Let's do 5 more. And double it. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Awesome. Okay. Good job. I'm going to try to keep this video short because I know you got a busy day. And so do I. But we just got to get that heart rate up and get it going just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to do some squats now. Start with our legs about shoulder width apart. And here is a normal squat, just a regular squat. I've told you many times before how important the squat is, because this is engaging all of our muscle groups that we have got to use to get up and down, to stand up and sit down. And if we don't do this on a regular basis, and you're doing a whole lot of sitting, guess what happens? Your hip flexors get really tight, and your hamstrings will shorten, and they're just like a rubber band. I've told you this many times. Your muscles, if you don't use them, ladies, you lose them. Your hamstrings, these muscles right back here, the back of your legs, they will, you know how a rubber band constricts, or you stretch it out wide and then it constricts back to it's really small. What happens if you sit all the time and you don't really engage these muscle groups? Your hamstrings get really tight. They constrict up and they stay there, so that when you do try to stand up, it's like, Okay, so low impact ladies, here is your workout on the squat. Hold on to that chair, right? And you're just going to come down. Come down to where you can get to, if it's only right there right now. That's all right. No big deal, right? If that's as far as you can go, or if you can come on down. Wherever your range of motion is, hold on to that chair, or you could stand there washing dishes, ladies. We've talked about burning some extra calories, right? Here's my sink. Okay, here we go. Hold on. And you can really get a good range of motion here. So let's do 10 reps, right like this. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, right? So get those reps in, ever how you can get them in. Okay? So high impact ladies, here we go. Sumo squat for you. Low impact ladies, grab your sink, grab a chair. Here we go. We're going to put our hands right here in prayer. We're coming on down. So in the squat, girls, the back stays engaged. Pull those shoulders back. Make sure you're thinking about your posture. Keep the shoulders back. Exhale up. Inhale down. Let's see how low we can go. Can we go any lower? Wonder what we can do. See if we can get on down. Low, low, low. As low as we can get. So you're trying your best to go straight down and straight up. You're not leaning forward. I know it looks to you like I am, and I might be slightly. Let's look at me from a side here. Yeah, you're leaning slightly forward. But basically, it's down and straight up. Okay, you got to tip just a little bit when you're sticking that booty out behind you. Because on these moves, girls, getting the booty back, just like you're going to sit down on a chair, because we are trying to sit down. We're not trying to do, you don't want to do, you know, anything other than this right here. This is another good low impact for you ladies that are still working your way up the ladder on your fitness level, is to actually use the chair. So see, as you start to sit down, booty goes back. Okay. And if you have to use your hands to help push yourself up in the beginning, please start. Just don't say to yourself, okay, I can't do any of what she's doing. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Don't believe that lying devil that says, oh, I can't do that. Can't do it. Yes, you can. Start where you're at. Start where you're at. Okay, if you're right here, I know you can sit down in a chair, right? If this is what you have to do, hold on and push yourself up. And maybe you can't get up all the way without somebody pulling on you and helping you. Push yourself up to where you can go, okay? Right like that. And squeeze those buns up tight. Engage your quadricep muscles, your hamstring muscles. Get to where you can go with it, okay? I'm begging you, do not sit flat on your tushy and eat all of these extra carbs that's in this Thanksgiving meal. Don't do it, ladies, without working, trying to do something to up your game, to up your fitness level. Okay, so let's grab our water bottles again. And let's do a lateral lunge. This is high impact. Let's start here with our water bottles, okay? High impact is we're right here. We're stepping out. We're going to keep a good pace with it. Here's what low impact girls can do. You can hold on. Stand away from your chair. Hold on. Step and curl. Step and curl. Right like that. Okay? Get yourself about 10 on each side. Okay? Hold on to that chair. Just a shorter range of motion. That's what you're doing. But the difference between high impact and low impact is the lever. It's called the lever. Shortening the lever. Okay? Then you'll turn around. We'll get our other side. You're just bending the knee. Remember on this one, when you're doing your lateral lunge, your toes are pointing forward. They are not pointing out at an angle. Always forward. That helps you to take care of your knees. Also, when you're doing your lateral lunge, you do not want to let your knees, just like on the squat, you don't want to let those knees be traveling in front of your toes. That's why you got to stick that booty out behind you. So that's why it's so important, because when you're doing a squat like this, girls, and your knees are in front of your toes instead of being here in the squat, so that's throwing everything out of position, and that's putting all of the stress of the movement on your knees and on your low back. When you do your squats and your lunges correctly, the low back and the knees have no problem helping you out there. You will not hurt them whatsoever. You put all the stress on the buns and on the legs where it's supposed to be. Okay, so let's go back with our high impact now. We're going to lunge out. We'll curl it in. Kind of adding a little mini chest fly in here with our lateral lunge. I told you I was going to try to hold this down, not do too awful much. Let's do 5 more. Double it. 4, double. 3, double. 2, and double it. And 1, and double. All right, good job. Good job. Grab that one bottle and let's push it away. Let's try to work on these deltoids right here. And your range of motion with your shoulders. I see a lot of ladies that have not done anything to help their shoulders out whatsoever, and now they're struggling with frozen shoulder. So this right here is a great exercise for that. This is low impact. The higher you can raise those hands away from your booty, the more you're stretching these shoulder muscles, okay? And the more benefit they eventually will get. I've got an owie on this side. This side's okay right now. But you know what? You work with what you've got. It's not like I work out painless every day. I feel it, girls. I've got areas I feel it in. You know that. I told you all that. So don't use pain as an excuse. Athletes work through the pain. Make sure you engage your breathing in these movements. So that's your low impact right there. Here's our high impact. We're going to come into that runner's lunge. We're going to arch our back. We're going to press it away and look straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little pulses. And let's change sides. Okay, back up on you're up on your toes on the back foot. You're going to arch that back. Keep your core tight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and there we go. So that's our short little mini workout. And let's cool down a little bit. Let's push it up here. Turn a little bit. Stretch the sides. Now, so we're going to twist a little bit further. Looking up to the ceiling. My toes are staying pointing forward. Still stretching. Working on stretching that oblique muscle a little bit. And back down. And other side up. And then turn. So we really worked our core out really hard yesterday in the gym. So I was kind of giving my core a little bit of a break here. I didn't really do a whole lot of engagement with it other than to, you got to keep your core tight through your whole workout. So, you know, you got to keep that girdle zipped up and turn a little bit more. Okay. Now we're going to hold up here. Engage and press up for a good long stretch in our back. And pull it back for a stretch right here. And we'll go into that runner's lunge again and just hold right here. And that is also engaging the hip flexors, which need a good stretch out right now. Okay, and change the clasp of your hand to your other side. Remember to breathe deep while you're cooling down. The important thing about exercise, one of the main rules of exercise is that you cool down properly. When you cool down properly, you burn more calories. You actually help your heart rate to come back down to a resting level the way it's supposed to. You're cooling your muscles, your bones and joints. Everything's cooling down properly, which will help you to not be so sore. Okay, so let's clasp and push out this way. And then we're going to come up and we're going to lean to the side and to the other side. Woo-wee, girls, guess what? This girl's sparkling. Okay, we got to stretch out the hamstring, or the quadriceps, I'm sorry. So we're going to hold on here, and you see how I grabbed onto the table. That's what you do. For low impact, and if you have to, like I told the ladies, country style, grab onto that britches leg. Grab onto your pants leg here if you have to hold that foot up, okay? If you got more, you can come into that dancer's pose. Really, really give that quad a good stretch. Okay, we got to do the other side. Right? Hold it, hold it, hold it. Here we go. Dancer's pose. Hold on to your chair if you need to. Okay. Alrighty now. Okay, let's stretch our back out real good here. Step out wide. And we're going to round the back down and roll it up real slow and easy, one vertebrae at a time. Looking all the way up, rounding the back down again, roll it up. Okay, so we need a good stretch for those pectorals. And I'm really not, I don't have a door frame here to demonstrate it really for you, but what you do is you go on the inside of another room, put your hands up on the door frame. You can have them closer to shoulder height, and then you'll lean out or lean forward out the door, and what that does is that gives those pectorals a really good stretch. Okay, let's get our neck and shoulders. So you're putting a hand, my right hand on the left side of my head. Stretch those fingers out long. Release all the stress and the tension out of your neck and shoulders. Let it go all the way down your arm and out your fingertips. Nice long deep breaths. So you really want to breathe deeply through your stretching time, girls. That is for optimum oxygen concentration into your muscles. That just helps your muscles to recover and be healthy from the inside out. It's kind of like a microwave effect, so breathe deeply. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, feels good? Hey, guess what? I'm going to find Tina's apron she made for me, and I'm already in the kitchen, so I'm going to stay in the kitchen. I'm going to start my cooking. So, ladies, listen, I just want to wish you a very, very happy and blessed Thanksgiving. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend with your family. Love your loved ones. Hold them tight. If we've learned anything during 2020, it's how important our loved ones are to us, how important our family, our friends, our church family are to us. Ladies, I love you. I've told you this many times before, but know this. Every morning you need to look in the mirror and say, you are beautiful. You are strong. You are blessed of God. And we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us, right? Say it to yourself every morning, because you know That's what I believe about you. Love ya. Bye.